What's up, guys, and welcome to Volunteer Values. Today is especially an important day because we are launching a brand new channel. This will be the very first video, and it is going to be epic. I can't even tell you how epic it's going to be, but I'll tell you a little bit about us. We are a family, I guess that's the best way to describe it, that values farming and family time. We have about 55 acres on our farm. We're in the state of Tennessee. We do everything from traditional gardening to gardening in the greenhouse. We have large apple orchard. We have animals such as Black Angus cattle, chickens. We have tons of laying hens. We have pigs. We have dogs. We have possibly some sheep coming up. Maybe. I've got a friend of mine who's got a bunch of lambs and he wants us to take a couple of them. I don't know if we're going to get into that, but I'm not going to say no because you never know. But we are super excited because we want to show you what we do. And we also want to teach. We want to show you how to garden. We want people in downtown New York City watching our videos, and we want to show you how to garden, and you can do it from your own apartment. You can do it out of buckets. You know, we feel like gardening is essential, and even if you're not into that type of thing, that is okay. Just watch. Knowledge, it's always good to retain knowledge. You know, this past weekend we had a bunch of laying hens that we just felt like they weren't producing eggs, and we tag our laying hens with tags on their ankle, like little ankle bracelets, essentially, like little criminals, so that we know how old they are. Once they reach a certain age, we pull them from the group because at that point we're just feeding them and they have no value because they're not giving us eggs or a sufficient amount of eggs. And so we use them. We use them for soup meat. We use them for broth. Everything on a farm has a purpose, and if it's not serving a purpose, then it's got to go, because in farming there's not a lot of extra money to blow. Also, we have everything from the animals to equipment such as skid steers, military dump truck. I can't tell you how excited I am to feature that on some upcoming videos because I already have a plan, because I've got some work to do around the farm, and one of my brothers and I, it's going to be a lot of fun. My brother, who I work for, his place is just 15 minutes from us. Totally different layout than what we have. His property is on the mountain, 300 acres. He owns from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain. He's got epic views. He can see our place from his place. It's about 3 or 4 miles, and you can see it. I'll show you some videos of his place. It's not going to be just about ours, but he's got a whole nother realm of things that we want to share with you guys. Hunting. His place is going to be off-grid. It's things like that we want to show. You know, on top of his mountain, we're planning on building a cabin, but right now what's going on is we've got an excavating company up there doing his driveway, because right now it's not even passable unless you have a four-wheeler or a side-by-side, which we have, but even then it's challenging. So we're getting the driveway situated. In hopefully a month or so, we're going to be pouring footers because we're going to be building, he's going to be building a house. I say we, like I'm moving in with him. But we are planning on doing that. We own a framing business. That's what we do. So we're going to be framing his house, and it's going to be super unique because it is not a house that you can just buy off the internet, house plans. We had it designed by an architect, and it's going to be epic. I think I've said that like 20 times. But anyway, hope you guys stick around. So excited. Can't say that enough. Even if you just want to watch, make a commitment. commitment to watch like maybe 5 of our videos. We're planning on posting at least once a week. So that's that on that. Commit to it, like and subscribe. I hope you stick around. I'm gonna start showing you videos of around the farm. It's just a little sneak peek of what's to come. I'll try and fit in some footage from his place. Stick around. Let's do it. Okay guys, I'm over here at my brother's property. It's a little bit of a bummer because it is raining, but the rain also allows you to be able to see all the different things that are happening over here, because with this driveway being over a mile long, you get to see it in its rough form. But this place has a ton of springs, and there's actually springs popping up out of the driveway, which is just insane because it creates a lot of washout. But I'm gonna run you to the top. I wanna show you where it's planning on putting the house. I don't think, with this rain, I don't think there's gonna be much of a view today. We'll see, maybe. That was sketchy. I haven't been up here since that pile that I just came up. That used to be just a big hump with that ditch down the side of it, but I guess the guy that's working on all the heavy machinery, I guess he had kind of smoothed it out, but I should have actually used 2 hands to come up that on the 4-wheeler, but hey, we made it work. But I did have to kill it to be able to come over this little ledge. It's not much, but if everything's slick the way it is, 2 hands may be more comfortable. Probably should have just avoided this part of the driveway. Oh well. Unfortunately, the weather is not doing what I need it to. It is making it fun on the 4-wheeler, that's for sure. This is the site where he's planning on building a house. We have a temporary house-ish that we like to camp in. He has already staked out where the house is gonna be. I don't know if you can see it. There's one stake there, another one back there, and it kind of consumes this area, but it's a good sized house. It's gonna be really cool because off in this direction, if I can pull around here, off behind me, we've spent some time clearing out a lot of these trees, and right through there, man, you talk about a killer view. It is like all of the county that we're in, and it is beautiful. I may not trek up to the top of the mountain, just for the reason being, you're not gonna be able to see anything. I will scroll through some footage that I do have, maybe from the summer, and I'll pop it up there so you can at least see it. But house here, eventually up top, we're gonna do like a lookout cabin. It's gonna be really unique. I'm trying to talk them into like a swiveling cabin that I've seen. Sometimes it's hard to talk them into things. Those are the plans. I'm gonna run back down here and show you the dump truck. This place is gonna be 100% off-grid. I just think that's cool as all get out. All right, guys, just one thing I wanna just point out. This dump truck, it's a 1970 model, I believe. I think it's maybe 74. This thing is a beast. It's got super swampers on it. I am 6'2"-ish, and these tires are at least 4 feet tall. There's really not been any spot up here that we haven't been able to go. We haven't tried to go to the top of the mountain with it yet. That is probably coming. Not today, obviously. It's too muddy. Not in the next couple weeks because we are in a really weird rainy season right now. This thing is coming to my place in a few weeks. I've got lots of work I need to do with it. I am super excited. We just bought this a few months ago, and this thing is epic. Another cool feature about this property is it has a pond on it that was already here. Over here behind me, it's already a pre-existing barn. It's fairly large, it needs some work, but we're gonna take care of it. One thing I wanna point out about this property is, look at this sand. Everything up here is just super sandy. It's so weird. Where in the state of Tennessee do you find sand that covers 90% of your property? But I will say, it makes good gardening conditions. Okay, so the cabin, real quickly, I just want to show you the inside, but it was pre-existing when he bought the property. We spent some time cleaning it out because the guy he bought it from, he was living here. It wasn't super the greatest conditions, but he made it work. No big deal. The house has been, or the cabin's been fairly cleaned out. It's kind of our tool station, our gathering place when it's been really cold. We'll build a fire in the chimney, or in the wood stove, I mean, and then just kind of warm up. Check it out. I keep telling him when he gets his house built and that project's done that I'm gonna need the cabin to be remodeled because I need an office space, and I can't think of a better spot than to have an office up here. It's got a perfect view of the pond. This house right here, super old, hasn't been lived in for a really long time. That is going away before too long. I don't know if this will happen first, or the house project, or maybe both at the same time. We shall see. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to show you everything that I wanted to. Don't worry, future videos, we'll be back over here plenty of times. I've got to get to my place. I've got a guy that's coming to give me an estimate on dropping some trees. We've got a barn that's gonna be getting built here before too long, and we've got trees in the way, and we don't want any limbs landing on our brand new barn. But with all that to say, thank you guys for watching. I hope you return. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.